President William Ruto finally begs the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to allow the Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka to be the flag bearer of the opposition team so that they can face one another come 2027 election. There are many reasons why this is happening. There are many reasons why William Ruto really wants Kalonzo Musyoka to be his competitor in the next year's election, and not maybe Edwin Sifuna, Fred Matiang'i, or Martha Karua. There are many reasons why he loves that. He wants that to happen. And I'm going to give you these reasons, but if you are new here, kindly consider subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Now, William Ruto was used to the politics of Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga was one fierce politician who, at some point, he could be, he could lead an opposition team so well towards another election. He wins the election, his win is stolen, he goes to the court, kidogo, he conducts the demonstrations, he mobilizes youths and those people who love him. They go on the streets. Later on, he seeks a handshake. That was the life, a political life of Raila Amolo Odinga. But right now, Raila Odinga is no more. Different people have really taken over opposition. And now William Ruto is failing to understand how these people are going to work. Are they going to be like Raila Odinga? But again, some of them, they've already shown their direction, that they are so strong, they are so confident in themselves, and they don't want to be, misled or rather misguided. That is obvious. So that is the reason why William Ruto really does not want anyone else to be fronted by opposition team to be the flag bearer of the opposition, and is recommending Kalonzo Musyoka. This one has been evident, in the past a few weeks, a few months. William Samoei Ruto has been attacking Kalonzo Musyoka so much, saying, Kalonzo Musyoka has been in power for 40 years, has been a leader during the time of Moi, during the time of Mwai Kibaki, but let him confirm what he did to the people of Kenya, that now he wants to lead, and they did not do it when he had the powers there before in other governments. It is a serious question he has been asking. However, the main aim of William Ruto attacking Kalonzo Musyoka is not that he fears Kalonzo Musyoka. Is like they want to hoodwink the public and also the people in opposition to realize that William Ruto fears Kalonzo Musyoka, and therefore they front him to be his main competitor come 2027. William Ruto knows that Kalonzo Musyoka is a weakling in politics. Kalonzo Musyoka, if they go to an election and is beaten, or rather he wins, but his win is stolen, is one person who cannot do anything. Is one person who cannot call maandamano. Kalonzo Musyoka cannot even tell people to go to the streets, his supporters, to demonstrate. Kalonzo Musyoka will not even go to courts now that he has been, his win has been stolen by the opponent. He cannot be like Raila Odinga. Is one person who is easy to manipulate, especially when it comes to matters, ruling and reigning. Kalonzo Musyoka is not someone who can be so steadfast in making decision that he will not follow William Ruto. So William Ruto loves that. He wants Kalonzo Musyoka such that if he steals the election 2027, Kalonzo Musyoka will not even go to court. Kalonzo Musyoka will not even bring trouble. He'll just retreat and go to his home Kitui, where he will, he will be uploading photos saying that, I'm relaxing at home after a thorough campaign. Anavutana pale na maumbwa zake. That is Kalonzo for you. And William Ruto has really known more about Kalonzo Musyoka to the point that he wants him to run against him because he will be so easy to trounce. Now there are different people like the former cabinet secretary Fred Matiang'i. And William Ruto really fears Matiang'i because Matiang'i is one person who makes decisions regardless what the courts say. During the time he was the cabinet secretary interior, he received so many court orders barring him from doing this, from doing that, but he could do it anyway because he felt that those orders were frivolous and he needed to do it for the people of Kenya. So William Ruto knows that if Fred Matiang'i becomes the president of Kenya, it will be so difficult to steal his election and go scot-free. Number two, he will never relent in seeking justice. He will go to the courts. And God forbid, God forbid, on the side of the president, Fred Matiang'i becomes the president, he knows that he will return back all the things he has stolen from the government or the country Kenya. William Ruto will bring them. Trust me, Fred Matiang'i is a no-nonsense man. He can make him return everything. He can make him, he can make everything that William Ruto built in his lifetime as a leader, as a president. He will reverse everything. And he has said that once he takes power, he will reverse the SHA program into NHIF that is working. He will change everything that is happening right now that is draining Kenyan or the common mwananchi. There's another person like Edwin Sifuna. Sifuna is another hell that President William Ruto does not want. And that is the reason why Ruto does not want to attack Edwin Sifuna in any way. You know, Edwin Sifuna is gaining momentum so fast, and each survey that is done, it indicates that Edwin Sifuna's popularity is growing at a very high rate, at a very high speed, the popularity. But William Ruto cannot, in fact, point out Edwin Sifuna because he wants to hoodwink the people. He wants to lie to the people and change their minds that, that the only person who is viable to run is Kalonzo Musyoka, that William Ruto does not even recognize Edwin Sifuna. But that is the pure reality, that it does not want to have a competitor who is strong, who is not predictable. I've already told you that Raila Odinga was so predictable. Kalonzo Musyoka is equally so predictable. But a person like Edwin Sifuna is someone you cannot really predict. Sifuna, you cannot. Sifuna has been having a stand since the time Raila Odinga was alive. He has had a stand against President William Ruto, and he has said it in public. Yeah, even during the time Raila Odinga was in government through the broad-based. Yeah, Edwin Sifuna still never relented. He used to say that unless the 10-point agenda that was on that agreement form is reached, they are not in government, so many things. So he has been so loyal to what he has been saying. He has been so consistent, and that makes President William Ruto fear, because he does not know these people who are going to be competitors, those who are in opposition. So I don't know what you think. Can you imagine that Kalonzo Musyoka will be the best president Kenya never had? I don't know. Write your comment down in the comment section so that it can form a basis of everything we're going to talk about in the next video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Hitting the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.